Okay, so what we were doing last time was I think we were working on the little walkway that we were gonna make it a little bit nicer. But when I did that or finished recording that session, I went back to the planet to get some more dirt still because I have a feeling I'm gonna need quite a bit of it for the things that I'm going to use. I think was it. So I went back and I started going underneath the ground or underground to farm some more dirt steel, which I found quite a bit actually. I found probably way more than I might need. I got 200 it seems. Might be more, but I'm not sure. And I also found quite a bit of things while down there. For starters, we've got some more augments. A vendor that's sold me a novelty banana, and I told myself, why not? And I also managed to get something, a lot of other things. I'll show you guys if I can, I think I left it upstairs on the spaceship. So let's head back to the spaceship, and I'll show you guys what I found. Let's see, back to the spaceship. And, where's it at? Here we go. I found all this underground in that planet. Some of these, well, most of these are actually legendaries, and I found a lot of portals under there that bring me to another dimension to do like a small little event. And I got a bunny hat. It's a legendary bunny hat. I also got a plain hood. I got a Tesla's Wrath, which is actually pretty powerful. The only downside of it is really slow, so I might not use it. I found a bunch of little pet collars, which I will have to decide on what kind of pet I want if I can. I don't know exactly if I can choose or not. I don't know. I also found an insidious mask. I definitely would never wear that. I found a bunch of just regular blues, but the main one was this one. A 200 staff, which what it does, it's really powerful. I think it's kind of like the electric staff that I had, but this one, I don't know. This one just, I'll show you guys. And I also found two other legendaries, which are bizarre to me. This one is a fist weapon, a gauntlet. I tried it. It's not that great for a legendary. It's really slow and the range is really tiny, so you're pretty much getting hit for every hit that you do to the enemies, and I don't like that. And the last legendary that I found, I got super excited because it looked really cool, and I'm sure you guys will also think it's really cool. And it's this, the Soulseeker. It is an amazing looking weapon. The downside is that well, it's pretty much also slow. Not a fan of it. I can't criticize it too much though for for how slow it is, but it's pretty cool. I'll show you guys in just a second. Should have cleared out my bags, and I also upgraded my EVP upgrade thing, and I gave it light 1, which I have a bunch of these actually. I have like what is it? Light 2. I have light 2, and then I picked up another light 1. So it's like oh, and I also have another light 1, which is it's quite a bit actually. And I also wanted to probably sell these because I probably will never use these to the vent. Yeah. And pretty much that was it. But I'll show you guys the Soulseeker, which I'll show you guys right now. Where can I put it at? Let's put it right here. It's pretty massive. It's actually really massive. And this is it right here. It looks really cool. I might use it, but like I said, the downside of it is super slow, and it doesn't have a special. See, it does that, but there's no special to it. So I was kind of disappointed at that. I was expecting some kind of like massive laser beam. But I guess you can't. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Are a lot of legendaries a lot of bad? Well, let me say that a little more clear. Are too many legendaries bad? I would honestly say no, because if we keep getting these really cool looking ones, I'm okay with it. And I'm sure there are plenty more that we have to find, and I plan on finding as many as I can, because, well, I like to collect things, and they are pretty cool. And I also found this red flashlight, which I probably never use because I don't use the flashlight, so I should probably store them. Let's sell that rope. Also, while I was down in the planet, at one point I did lose all my pixels because I died like multiple times. Because the things on that planet hit really hard for some reason. Like extremely hard, which I'll probably show you right now. Let me show you guys this Soulseeker in action. And when I was down on the ground, some of these little floaty kind of like gas guys just destroyed me. I wasn't a fan of that at all. Oh, and this is a little avian camp that I found right away. This is where I found a lot of the good stuff. But that's not what I wanted to show you guys. I'll show you guys the mobs or the bads that hit really hard and do a lot of damage to me. Even with the amount of what do you call it? Defense rating, and even with my damage, they still take quite a bit of hits, especially with this tentacle gun, which I decided I'm probably gonna end up keeping because just for the sheer range on it, and it's a lot quicker than the handgun, which actually should put the handgun in the storage. I don't know. I have to think. There's just so many legendaries that I don't know what to do with. So, this was a pretty big camp. I forgot how big it was. But, let me see if I can find some bads. I don't know if it's sunrising or sunset. But, either way, we're going to find something to hit with this Soulseeker so you guys can see it in action. Also, I went back to the Merc camp on our planet, and one of the flags that they had, I put it as my waypoint. You might have noticed it on my teleporter, because I definitely want some mercenaries as my bodyguards, because I think they're pretty cool. So here you go, watch this. It does a lot of damage, but as you can see, they take a lot of damage as well. It's like 3 hits. Yeah, it's about 3 hits. And it's just a slow weapon. If I can find, or I might find a mod for this game that allows me to pretty much display my weapons, I will definitely do that. This will be the first one that I display. And like I said, the Tesla one as well does a lot of damage, but is also very slow. The specialty on it is, I think, what is it? Mark target. So I think if you shoot the round and you use your cursor to follow it, I think it is kind of like the rocket launchers in a way. So it's pretty nice. It's super nice. Let me get rid of these. The piano, let me just show. I think it was downstairs. Yeah, it might be downstairs. But the staff is the other thing that I wanted to show you. Even though it's not a legendary, it's I think, what is that? A rare. Yes. It does a lot of damage, and it's pretty cool. You hold it, it summons a portal, and then you just shoot little poison, like, what is this? Blobs at things. I don't know the damage on it, but with the weapons that I have now, I don't think I'll end up using it, but I'll hold on to it just because, like I said, it also has way better range than the legendary tentacle gun, and the tentacle gun has better range than the cartridge gun. Only cool thing about that is the bullets ricochet against the walls, which is always nice. Can't argue with that. Let me see. I also did this, and I also managed to upgrade my my Inventors Table and my furnace. I managed to get a lot of these new ores, but I don't have any of them because I haven't found the planets that give them to me. So, and I don't know where those planets are at, and one day I will. And I also upgraded, like I said, the Inventors Table, which allowed me to get some new workstations: the pixel compressor, the pixel printer, the rail crafting table, which I will have to make because I think I could make elevators from that, which I'll need for my apartments. The wiring station, which I'll definitely need with the rail table to make those elevators. And it requires a lot of dirt steel and a lot of electronic things. So actually, let's do that right now. Let's knock these out of the way. So we're gonna need 10 dirt steel plus 10, so that's 20, and then 5. So okay, let's see. Okay, wait, where's that? So we need 20 dirt steel. Oh, so we ain't gonna have enough of this. Some copper. Actually, let's just take everything, because we're probably going to be needing a lot of this to craft. I'll take that. I'll definitely need some sand. Where's my sand at? Sand. I think I need to make some silicone boards, is it? So, yes. Okay, so how many batteries do you need? We need... No, we don't want the pixel content. Oh yeah, we also got the pet station, which I'll definitely need for the collars that I picked up. But that's not what we're focusing on. We need more copper wires and 1 battery. 2 batteries. So let's make 2 batteries. Can I make 2? I can only make 1. What am I missing? Copper wires. So let's make some more copper wires so we can have quite a bit, because we're gonna need quite a bit actually. So we need 2 batteries, which we have. Rail crafting station. Yes, please. I'll take 1 of those. And the wiring station, which we need some silicone board 5 and stick of RAM. Oh, I don't think I have RAM. No, where can I find RAM? Oh, where can I... Oh, let me place this thing down. I don't need to do that. Let's take that out of there. And I also found another, where's it at? Where did I see it? Another teleport core in the planet. That place has a lot of stuff to offer for some reason. Excuse me. Can I make RAM on this? No, I cannot. Figures. Is there anything on here that I can make that will give me RAM? Of course not. No, I have everything but the RAM. Well. Anywho, I guess I'll leave that for another day. Let me shove everything back in here because I don't need it for now. Where did I put? There they are. So now I have 4 teleport cores, and I also wanted to change my room. I liked the way it came out, but if you notice, I took the lights off because it was super bright, and I didn't like that. As clean as it looks, I love it, but it's just so bright. So I toned down the lighting in here. I might put like spotlights or something so it won't be too bright, because it stands out way too much. And I also, I think, tidy up the sewers, which I'll show you in just a second. Right down here. I moved the, I think it was that bars for the thing. I'll show you right here, and it just looks nicer. I did like a little bridge going over it, and these are for more of these whenever I find them. So I just put bars just to give it give that look, so the where the water comes out at. And that was pretty much it. And I did this little stairs so that you can climb down. And I used these what is it? Hidden floors or walls so that it blends in with the background and it doesn't look like just a gap. Looks cleaner, looks nicer. But today my main focus was pretty much working on the patio or the walkway leading to the mountain. And when I was looking and reviewing the video of last time, I kind of don't like the bricks. They look really nice, but then I start realizing that the house, whenever I do start like rebuilding the house, like changing the walls and stuff, because the house is not gonna stay like this. I will definitely add on and make it a lot bigger, more room. The walkway is just, I don't know, too dark. Seems like a castle, and I don't live in a castle. But I didn't decide on what flooring to use. I wanted to use like a clean floor. So that's something I'm gonna have to focus on at one point. Well, choosing the flooring, which I might go with smooth metal. I think, do I have some smooth metal? I think I have some smooth metal. Do I not? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's see what that looks like, and if it looks okay, I might stick with it, because I went back to the vendor up in town, and I picked up the, what is it? I think it's the lamps. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I put them at? There they are, right here. Some lamps, some fountain, and some benches for the walkway up here, and that's what made me realize that this brick might not be what I want, because it just doesn't blend in. If you look, it looks kind of like modern with the fountain and everything. So let's see what it looks like for like a couple little pieces, and if it looks good, I'll probably switch it out and stick with it for now, actually. And I also need to figure out where I'm gonna do the trees, because, well, the trees, I wanted to put like different types of trees, like the ones where I got, or the collection that I have. I'm going to have to choose which ones I want, because, well, or I might just stick with the cherry blossoms and this orange one. Do I like that? I'm not sure if I like that. I'll try it. I'll try it for now. I'm gonna keep the background as brick, because I'll just say that's kind of like a barrier to protect the actual floor from the elements, which it's kind of weird saying, but it'll do. Do I have any dirt to cover that up? Because I don't like that. Yes, I do. Okay. It definitely makes the house pop a little bit, because it's just super white and clean in a way. I was gonna use, I think it's silver blocks. I'm not sure if it was, but the silver blocks are like extremely like sleek and smooth, kind of like this, because this looks like concrete but like whiter and cleaner. But I realized that it might be a little too bright. You know, I don't know. I like this smooth metal. It looks nice. So I'll probably just end up sticking with it for now, because I definitely want to make that mountain, or this tunnel leading to the other mountain. Well, I want to get started on it, actually, because it's another thing that I realized when I was editing the videos, that well, I can't do anything else unless I fix the mountain, or at least the apartments. I gotta make this look good, so when I'm walking through it, I don't have to look at all of this just well, how can I say it, ugliness to the mountain. So I guess we're gonna be doing that today. At least start working on it, because it's gonna take some time, because it's a pretty big mountain for what it is. And now let's put, I'm trying to eye it, so it might not be even. I'll probably end up doing this on my own time to fix it so that it looks even. I don't have enough of those. Let's just put them right here for now. I'll fix those. And now for the streetlights. There we go. And we put one on this side, and then we put one on this side. And should I put one near the sewers? I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to change that. I don't like that. But this is gonna be a patio. It's gonna look a little bit nicer once I choose the trees that I want to plant. I'm probably gonna plant one right here, which, let me see if I can break two of these, just to give me an idea of where I want them, or give you guys an idea where I want them. And I don't want them to be even because I just think that's kind of weird having trees even. I think it's tree farms in real life that people do, and they're like super weird. Kind of cool, but super weird. So that's pretty much where the trees are gonna go. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's choose a tree or two.